What's going on? How's everybody doing out there on this wonderful day? And yes, we are back. We are down here in the bait shop and we are ready to have some fun this evening. So I just got back in town. I went and spent Christmas with my family down south. Had a wonderful time with them. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you got to spend a lot of time with your friends and your family and maybe even some days off from work and stuff like that. I just hope you had a wonderful Christmas all around. So you're probably asking, did I get anything new in the bait making world for Christmas? Yes, I got a brand new mold. Huge shout out to my sister. She's awesome. I've been wanting this mold for a while. I will show it to you here in just a minute. I got it down here on the table. But before we get into that, 2024, this is going to be the last video of this year. I just want to say thank you to anybody that has subscribed to my channel, liked the videos, shared the videos, comment on any of the videos. Thank you so much. You know, this channel has grown so much in a year. We are almost at like 1,600 subscribers, and I couldn't have done any of this without you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. So, but thanks again to anybody that, you know, has even watched one of my videos in the past. I appreciate it so much. So, all right, on the other hand, let's get the camera, turn it down to the table. Let's look at this brand new mold. All right, everybody, so here's our brand new mold. Before we get into that, check out this awesome mat from 8-Bit Baits. I know you've seen this before in the channel, but I pulled it out. It's a very good mat to, you know, showcase our brand new mold. This is their 2-foot section. They have a 3-footer out there, but this also keeps your molds from getting all scratched up. Like, look how I could slide this all over without worrying about getting any scratches on our brand new 3.1 Epic WhipWad from Epic Bait Molds. This is a collaboration with Marlin Baits. There's his symbol. 6 cavity. What that means is it does 6 baits, but this is a little different than your typical injection baits. This one actually does 6 separate ones. So you actually can shoot this, you know, as many times as you want, 1 through 6. So if you only want to do a couple to kind of do a test run, you can do that, and then you can come back and actually shoot the 6 once you dial in the color and stuff like that. Really awesome bait. I have the 1.7. This is the 3.1, and I definitely want the 4.1 in the future, so a little bit bigger profile. But let's take a look at this on the inside. So check that out. This is why it is called the WhipWad. It's got this sweet looking paddle tail on the back of it. Pretty sweet looking minnow kind of body. Lots of detail, you know, the scales and fins and stuff like that. You know, I think this thing is really going to move some water, and I cannot wait to get this out on the river and see what kind of fish we can catch with it. This side I think would be perfect for rock bass, sunfish, crappie, smallmouth bass, and I believe you can still catch largemouth bass on it. That's why I wanted the 3.1. I think it's an all-around, you know, size to throw out there, at least in my local streams up here in West Virginia. So I think we'll start this mold off right. We'll do a laminate. So I pulled out some recycling here in my recycling bin. I'm shooting everything in the WhipWad in Dead On Plastics swim bait, jerk bait, which is like a medium base. I think medium will be fine for this. That's the same plastic I use for the slouch. It seems to work for the slouch. This is just a little bit bigger than the slouch, so I think it'll work. So I think this is a beautiful, awesome pearl white with a little bit of blue highlight in it. I think this will make really good with like a charcoal or a smoke top on it. Will definitely make that, you know, the black color for the top. And I got a couple ideas for that. Then I got like this kind of dirty, kind of almost like a natural belly looking with some Siren scales from 8-Bit Baits and just a little bit of small black flake in this. I think this would look good paired up with like a baby bass. So that's our colors. We're gonna do your typical black and white minnow, and then we're gonna do a baby bass to test out our new 3.1 Epic WhipWad. So I'm gonna get the plastics all started. I think we'll start with the black and white first. All right, we have got our black started here. We put 4 drops in a half a cup. I believe it's just dark enough. So I've had this color glitter for a while here. I haven't tested out there. So this is fuchsia from Lureworks. We got the 015 and we got 040. I'm gonna put a 1/16 of the .015. Okay. And then we're gonna do an 1/8 of the bigger stuff in 040. But yeah, I've been really wanting to see this color. Good heaving one there. Okay, clean that spoon off. All right, that takes care of our glitter. Let's go ahead and mix that in there and see how this looks in this charcoal color. Yeah, look at that. Check that out. That is a cool color. But I've also pulled out some Royale with cheese from 8-Bit Baits, and we're really gonna make this color come to life here. So I'm doing a 1/64 of a teaspoon. We don't need much because we're only doing a 1/2 cup of plastisol. Since this is a laminate, I only did a 1/2 cup of these colors. Alright, let's go ahead and mix this in there. See how this looks. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna look awesome. And with our white belly with a blue highlight, I think they both will highlight each other and make a really cool looking minnow color. So, we're gonna get that back in the oven. I said oven. We're gonna get that back in the microwave, heat it back up, vacuum it, and then we're gonna shoot these WhipWads. Alright, these colors are ready to go. We have got our SDG N2 multi-block here, and this is exactly what this block was made for. So right here is the word belly. I have belly pointing at me. So we have this all ready to go. We got our dual injector here. We're going to pull out a pretty good bunch there. I don't know how much this mold's going to take. I don't think it's going to take too much. Oh yeah. One and done. Fill these up. There we go. Very, very good. So, alright, it didn't take too much. Actually, half of that was still left in the thing. So on this SDG multi-block, you go like this, and it keeps you from actually going like this and actually suction cup on the last bait you did. So this mold is exactly what this SDG multi-block was made to do. So, alright, we're going to let them cool down for a little bit, and then we'll take a good look at them, see how our new 3.1 WhipWads turned out. Alright, who's ready to take a look at these? So, before we open these up, I did make one adjustment to the black on top there. I put a 1/64 teaspoon of this highlight powder from Lure Works. So, let's see how this looks. So, they're all coming out on this side, except, well, half and half. Check that out. That looks awesome. I am digging that color. So let's get one out. I'll pull the top off, throw it to the side. Look at that. That fuchsia glitter is really cool. And this bait laminated perfect. Look at that nice line down the middle there. Highlight blue, white belly, pearl. Lots of fuchsia top there. That is pretty sweet. Let's take a look at this one. Pop that off. Oh yeah, I'm digging that. That's a cool little paddle tail bait. So hold on, I'm gonna do this. I got an idea why I'm doing it. Throwing these to the side. Put that one off. I think I can do it fast. Look at that. Check them out. They're pretty sweet looking. I am digging that color. That is a pretty sweet color. I just thought of that color right before we started filming there. So, sweet. Alright, let's move on to the next color. The old baby bass. Good morning. So, we started this video yesterday evening. I had to pause the video after our first bait and do a few things. And then when I got back, I finally realized that it was going to be pretty late when I was done with this video. And I was like, well, let's get some good sleep. And let's continue this video in the morning, and that's exactly what it is. So let's continue. I just want to let everybody know that it is morning and it is the next day. So let's continue and make this next color for our new mold. Alright everybody, we are in the process of making our top color of our second bait. I have got 20 drops of this space grass from Dead on Plastic. I got a, what did I put in there? 1/16 teaspoon of the medium flake and whisker flake, and it has given us a pretty good color all by itself. But I really want to spruce this up, so I want to get I'm going to do 1/16 teaspoon. We don't want to overdo this, but I'm going to put a 1/16 teaspoon of small gold, and I'm going to do small green in Kelly green. Make sure I got Kelly green here. Yep, I got it. There we go. That was a 1/64 of those two. I might put more of that in there, but we're just going to see what this does with a little bit. We don't want to like overpower it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put one more of each of those in there. So it'll be a 1/32 teaspoon. If you added these two together. Yeah, I'm digging this color, looking pretty sweet. All right, we got it, we got it. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, that's a cool looking color. I like that. That's a good looking kind of baby bass, you know what I mean? That was kind of what we're going for. We're kind of making ourselves. And of course, we are going to put a 1/64 teaspoon of some 8-bit baits in thread fin. Just spike it up a little bit. This should really bring out the colors of those glitters in there and everything else. So let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, check that out. We'll take that. We'll take that color. That's a good color. All right, let's shoot it, or let's vacuum it. Shoot it. What am I? I'm getting tongue-tied. Let's heat it back up, vacuum it, and then we're going to shoot it. So I'll meet you back here when I have the mold set up. All right, everybody, this is ready to shoot. These are both in the 330s, 331 and 334. So we're going to get that loaded up and start shooting. All right, top those off. Let's put this over here. All right, you know what we're going to do. We're going to let them sit in the mold for a few minutes, and then we'll take a good look at them. Should be pretty cool. I'm digging these two colors together. All right, everybody, I think we're ready to take a look at our baby bass color. See how it came out here. Oh yeah, I'm seeing it. There we go. I got it all to come out on one side too. Look at that. Yeah, pretty sweet. I am digging that. That looks pretty cool. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the runners here. Let's put them to the side, and we'll take one out here. Let's take the top one out, see how it came out. Look at that. Oh yeah, I dig that. That looks pretty sweet. Let's take another look at another one here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'll get bit. That'll get bit. I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I got a few seconds here. Get them all sprawled out on top of the mold here. Oh, I like this one. This one got a lot of flake in the tail. Check that out. Pretty close to making the baby bass lateral line there. Pretty close. Check that out. Oh, they fell. Sorry. Let's try that again. Look at that. Oh, this one wants to fall too. I am digging that. That is a good color. Yes. Yeah, I like it. What do y'all think? You like it? I like it. I'll use it. Sweet. All right, everybody, we have got to end this year off with a bang and with a bonus mold. I have the mold sitting over here to my left on the hot plate. It's a big mold. When I think of like New Year's Eve, I think of like the big ball dropping in New York City, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make like a really big like disco ball color and stuff like that. I think that ball does change different colors, you know, every year and stuff like that, but it usually starts off like a big disco ball, and that's what we're going to do. So I got some snow sheen. We're just going to pour a bunch in there. I got some MF's iridescent pearl. The snow sheen's from Dead on Plastic. Yeah, we're going to do that. A little squirt of that. We are not counting drops. Yep, look at all those fine pieces of glitter, but we're not done. We're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of medium silver. Actually, we're going to do 2 of each. That'll do. And then we're going to do 2/4 of holographic. that lid back on there. Then we're gonna do 2/4 teaspoons of this whisker glitter that's holographic. Put that in there. Oh yeah. We're going crazy here. And then we're gonna do 2/4 teaspoons of the small silver. That's a mountain. This is Dead On Plastics crawling tube. What do I got in there? I got like a 1.5 cups. Oh, I'm gonna mix this up nice and slowly so I don't get it all over the place. Oh yeah, here we go. And it's gonna turn it silver. I know it is. Oh yeah, look at that. Heck yeah, and then I missed one. We gotta do 8-Bit Baits crushed rubies in silver. And we're gonna do 2/4 teaspoons of that. Boom. And now we can clean our spoon off. Plastic is setting up on me just a little bit. All right. I believe we have got our New Year's Eve disco ball going pretty good. All right, we are going to heat this back up and vacuum it, and then we're going to shoot our bonus mold. All right, everybody, we are ready to do our bonus mold here. Look at that big mold. If you have guessed that it is the 1 foot grub, you are correct. All right, this thing takes a ton of plastic, and I highly recommend if you shoot this for the first time, you're going to need to heat up your mold. Look at that. It almost took all of that 6 ounces of that. Look at that. Whew. I don't know if we made it or not. All right, we're going to keep filling this up and then let it cool down. It takes a while for it to cool down. And then we'll take a good look at it and see how our disco 1 foot grub came out. All right, everybody, who is ready to take a look at our bonus mold? As I was telling you earlier, this is the 1 foot grub mold from Epic Bait Mold. So let's open this thing up. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. That is really, really cool. Let's set this to the side. Put this up like that. Look at that mold. Look at this mold. Isn't it awesome? Look at all that. That is so crazy. So let's go ahead and pour grub out of there. Check that out. So this goes away. We're going to take a pair of scissors, pop that off, put that in our strap, and there it is. There's our 1 foot disco ball New Year's Eve grub. That thing is awesome. Look at that inside there. There's a lot going on. That is so cool. So cool. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for this video. I just want to say thank you to everybody out there one more time, and that's going to do it for 2024. I'll see you next year. But before we go, let's take a look at these baits.